And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Kassarian, and welcome back to the episode of Factorio Dytech. All right. What are we doing today? That's a good question, actually. What we are doing today, thank you, is we are going to probably get ourselves a bit more of that alien artifact stuff. Okay? I think it's a fairly good idea. Actually, I think it's an incredibly good idea. Partially because we're going to need a fair bit more for rocket shooting speed 5, which, as you can see, is quite a long process, let's say. Yeah, it's going to take a while. Now, I'm just doing a quick check-in, making sure everything looks good. Yeah, everything looks pretty good, actually. All right, so let's hop back in our tank. He must have run out of repair packs, I think. It's the only thing I can think of for why that's not getting repaired. So let's find our... Where are you, buddy? Come on. Where are you? I forget where I put this thing. Let's see. Let's try in here. First of all, I need to play a few of those. No, we got repair packs. Wonder why the thing's not being repaired. Okay. It's a little bit weird. I guess. Maybe. Oh, so that's how you do that. That's cool. Okay. Alright, so let's take our tank out. 68 rounds. Let's hop out. Let's get a little bit more tank shell ammunition. There we go. Alright, now where are we going to go? That's a good question. Fairly large base right there. A couple smaller bases up there. So let's go down there, because I think that's probably our best bet. Oops. There we go. Do I want to loop over and around? Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Alright, so... The fun thing with this is basically that even after we get ourselves a, the missile defense, we still need to fill it with stuff, okay? And that's actually going to take a fair amount of resources. I didn't realize oh, right, I remember I have that down there. Remember why I didn't decide to go after it? Probably because it wasn't that big, or there wasn't that much of it. I think that was my primary reason there. So, once we get the rocket defense. Well, that's interesting. Let's back it up and try and get some forward speed. There we go. Even once we get the rocket defense, we're going to have a fun time building up enough resources to make it useful. Okay? So that's going to be something we're going to have to watch out for. Now, rocket defense is interesting stuff because it's the win condition for the game, but it requires a whole bunch of junk. I don't even remember what most of it is, because honestly I've never gotten this far towards completing the game. And I'm not going for a completionist approach, because that would take far, far too long. That's a lot of bad guys. And my personal defense systems are firing like crazy. Not certain how I missed those entirely. Come on. That's a lot of big biters. Thank goodness for personal laser defense, right? There we go. Alright, so let's hop out. That's not what I wanted to do. That's totally not what I wanted to do. I forgot that it's left click with this stuff. Let's get this guy fixed up. Thank you. Get that fixed up, and then get that fixed up. Much better. Okay, so... Now, because there's so many spawners down there, they probably already respawned a bunch of junk. This is fun. There we go. Sort of back and forth routine. I could build siege positions out here, which is an idea, using laser turrets and construction bots. But, I don't know. I don't know about that. That's not my style tonight. Boy, there are a lot of these guys. That was far too close for comfort. Wow. That took out a lot of health on my tank. Yeah, so it's kind of this like pulsing back and forth. Because every time I destroy one of these spawners, fewer and fewer of these guys actually start spawning in. So you kind of hope, you know... It's a bit of pain in the neck, though, because you have a lot of these guys, right? So you have to keep assaulting and going back and forth and back and forth. Attack, draw them off, attack, draw them off. And as you can see, I'm burning through tank shells now. And the accuracy on this thing leaves something to be desired. There we go. See, now it's getting easier and easier because I've already taken out a lot of the base. Run away, run away, run away, run away. There we go. There we go. I think I've now eliminated that base entirely. Look at that. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. Oh, what? I didn't even realize they had worms there. Oops. Yeah, it's funny how the worms aren't really the big threat anymore. It's actually the mobiles that have become the big threat. Which I think is interesting. You know, it's because that's not how things work when you first start the game. Right? When you first start it, the mobiles are not an issue. It's the the big worms that are the big issue when you start the game. If I go up. Yeah, okay. Oops. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it's one of those like, what am I doing? Come on. Alright, let's do this. Let's just drive back to base, and we got plenty. How many did that net us? That netted us another basically 410 alien artifacts. Awesome. That's really cool to have, actually. Those extra alien artifacts will be wicked useful. I wish there was more you could do. You know what I wish? I wish the tank was modular like the armor is. You hear that, Dytech guy? I wish the tank was modular like the armor is. Okay? Because that would be epic. You know, if you could have, like, a modular armor system, that would be awesome. Right? Just be able to be like, yeah, hey, look at this. You know, I can put a different tank gun in my tank so it stays useful. Boink. What happened to you? Ooh. Oops. Okay. Let's not do that again. Let's slow this guy down. Let's pop out. Let's get ourselves some gates. And let's get ourselves some of this. Like that. There we go. We'll just drive this guy north. Yay. Let's see where the train is before we do that, actually. Well, if I can't see him yet, I should be fine. Alright, so he is stopped up there. Good. There we go. Offloading all of his iron. This thing just takes so long to stop. It's like, oh, crud. Alright, there's a passive provider up here, right? And let's drop those in. Look how fast those Mark II drones are, though. They're like whoosh, 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 whoosh. It's great. Alright, so they're going to drop off some of those alien artifacts. And it doesn't take them long to get all the way across the entire base. Yeah, that's what I really like about them. Oh, good. We're making good headway into upgrading all of our logistics drones. You can actually see how much more awesome these new guys are. Okay, how are we doing over here? Oh, we got plenty of purple science packs, huh? That's awesome. Look at that. That's really awesome. Alright. You can see we've cleaned up some space in here. That's good. You know, that's always good. We need to find some more drone locations, some more places for to find things to take out, though. Alright, so let's clear out our inventory just a little bit. I suppose we should probably get logistics access down in that southeast corner of our base by now, shouldn't we? Where did I put that, anyways? Also, do I have any lights on me? Apparently I don't. Okay, where do I produce lasers again? Lasers are produced over here. Right. So let's put you back. And let's put... We have plenty of fast inserters, smart inserters, long-handed inserters. I just have so much stuff. Like, that's the real issue here. I have so much stuff. I can drop off some of these ammunition, I guess. Let's see. Yeah. So let's drop you off there, I guess. That's the big issue. I just have so much of this junk. Or there's so much junk I have to have on me. Good. Everything looks pretty much fine. Rocket shooting speed 5. I wonder how fast I actually shoot these. Let me find that out. Just pop out here. Wait, are these all not configured? When did I do that and why? These should all be configured. I wish there was a better type of ammunition for these things, though. I should try out the flamethrower. Rocket shooting for speed 5. So that lets us get this. So I'd need a lot of stuff. I need productivity module 3, which I can research. Alright, so let's do that. And it's either overstocking, by the way, because of how the system works. So let's just fill these guys first. Because we have our higher tier logistics robots can just transport more junk, basically, than these things can really deal with. Let's just keep putting more and more items in there. Good enough for me. And let's do that. And let's go, let's see. We need to keep 20 and 10. Good, 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 good. Not that we'll be attacked anytime soon, because we've kind of gone, you know, crazy on wiping out enemy bases near us, but... excuse me. It's about the best we can honestly do. And we're going to need a better power source at some point. I may look at a mod or two and see how that goes. You know, adding a mod. Because the problem is that we're just getting to the place where it's like... If you look at how much power we're using and producing, we're just using silly, silly amounts of it. You know? Between all the machines, the productivity upgrades, it's like we're just... so much power. So much power. Could get discharge defense at some point. Alright. And finally you. Let's go with 20 and 10. Okay, so I think the only section I really need is down in that bottom area there. So let's see. Yeah, see, down here. Hold on. There we go. All right. Look at that, guys. Perfect. Right? Right. Okay, so we just need some more of these. And these guys are doing a pretty good job at scanning, right? I have like coal and iron up there right now, but whatever. Alright. Burner inserters, thank you. Let's just put these guys down. See, it really isn't that difficult, guys. Of course, if I had a few right angle inserters, that'd be nice. Right there. There we go. And there we go. Okay, requester. Oh, nope, we have some more burner inserters to put down. Yeah, this is the issue that we're running into. It's just bad power line placement. Which was totally my fault. I mean, seriously, it was. It really, really was. There we go, see? Perfect. Alright, so now we need some more chests. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. 1, 2. There we go. Okay, so we now have logistics coverage, which I always like to see. And now the thing is that, like, unless we're under attack, we shouldn't honestly need most of this stuff down here. Or we shouldn't need much logistics in this region, because this stuff is mostly just in case we're actually attacked by, you know, anything from the south. But again, I don't think we'll be getting attacked much, because we've basically gone through and have just been wiping out anything that's been down there. So we can get those research things to build armor and weapons and to get ourselves better equipment. You know, so I don't think we're going to run into much of an issue. But I guess on the other hand, it never hurts to be on the safe side. So I guess that's true. But I don't know. I'm like, I don't know about this. All right. I'm like, I don't know if this is just a massive waste of resources. But that's okay. That's all right. Yeah, we're doing productivity module Mark 3s. Those are nice. All right, what am I doing here? Right. Actually, my entire system's keeping it pretty well. I'm actually really impressed at how well my system's been handling all of this. There's some things I haven't gotten into, which I'm a little sad I haven't gotten into them yet. But, you know, I suppose that just means that I'll have to, you know, go for another series at some point, right? Right. Yeah, another series would be interesting. Another Dytech series. Maybe browse the forum for some more mods, that sort of stuff. I know I don't need to put 20 of them in here, but I don't know. Yeah, I think browse, find some more mods. That tree farm mod actually looks interesting, and I kind of want to get that just to deal with my whole rubber situation. But I'm not, I don't know. I don't know. What I really want is a mod that gives me some more power options. Oh, we haven't done any solar yet. That's right. You know, maybe the next episode we'll do some solar for you guys. Because you should see some solar. And also it will decrease my massive coal consumption. Would you get out of there? It'll also decrease my, yeah, massive coal consumption. Which I don't really care about, actually. You know what we'll do? Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll build a forward base. Yeah, we'll build a fob. That sounds like fun. A fob. Yeah. A forward operating post or forward operating base in the military is not a rear line base like a support and repair base. It's more like a Roman legionary fort. It's a military installation designed to protect the troops inside of it and to provide a safe base of operations from which to launch attacks against the enemy. It was used in Vietnam. They were called fire bases. And it was used in Iraq and Afghanistan quite a lot. And it's a similar concept to the Romans of if you build a fort somewhere and you launch patrols out of that fort, you're not going to have issues. Because your forts kind of project this stable zone around them of your military presence. It actually works decently well. I mean, it goes all the way back to the Romans. Actually, probably predates the Romans, but they happened to do it quite a lot, so their name kind of got stuck with it, basically. The Romans. Yeah, they got stuck with the name for it because they did it a bit, so they got the name. All right, now what are we doing here? How are we doing on robots? Let's see. Let's see. How many do we have left? Hey, we have less than 2 stacks now. Nice. They may actually finish at some point in the nearby future. Hip hip hurrah. Let's go check out... Let's take some lasers. Let's go check out up north. That seems like a decent idea. Oh, that reminds me. We're out of that now, aren't we? Huh. Alright, so let's get ourselves... Oh. Let's, get some more of this, some more copper in here first, huh? Jeez. Alright, what I think we can do here... If I can figure out where I have that stuff going. Alright, so... I have these guys, so I can do... this... and that, right? And then I can bring this... Oops. This is not how I wanted this to wind up. I wanted these things to go... Where did they go? There we go. There we go. All right. We are actually doing a fair bit of damage to our copper supply, huh? Okay. So I need another fuel refinery. That's right. Why can't I build you? Oh, because you guys can only be built in a... Oh. Okay. You need an express splitter. Oh, we have the smart splitters now. Nice. Okay, so I need a chemical plant. Let's get all this stuff out of the way. And let's go X. I know I rarely use that at this point, but whatever. Chem plant. Let's stick you... right there, I guess. So what's this in line with? I need to get something out just to see what this is in line with. So I can bring you all the way back to here, and then down, and then back over. Yeah, it might work. Okay. So let's go... light oil to solid fuel, right? Yeah, okay. So then let's get ourselves some... oh, gosh. Sorry, guys. Alright, so we need some underground... Let's get ourselves a pipe to ground like this. Because the range is longer. Okay, and then we're going to get a Mark II pipe. And let's get a few more Mark II pipes, actually. And let's see. One, and done. Okay, that'll work. I mean, it's ugly, but that'll work. And then we need some power to it. Like that, I suppose. Good. And we'll throw some productivity modules in there. And for right now, we're just going to hook up a fast inserter. Let's try and make this space efficient here, shall we? To a passive provider chest. And that should do me a little bit better for all the that sort of stuff. All right, how are we doing for missiles and rockets in here? Because this is shut down. Okay. How's this guy doing? I have plenty of explosive rockets, right? Yeah. How's this guy doing? I have more explosives than I can blink at. Great. Now, for rockets, right? Explosive rocket. Okay, so it goes rocket, then explosive rocket. Okay. And I also probably should get some flamethrower ammunition being produced, too. My chemical production line is getting pretty complicated. Okay, so let's get ourselves another... Let's see. I know this episode's running over, but I kind of want to do this. Because heavy weapons are fun. Because we can get a flamethrower. And I kind of like flamethrowers, actually. They're cool, I think. Call me insane, but I think they're pretty neat. In my mind, a flamethrower is the ultimate in... humanity's insanity, if that makes any sense. There we go. It's kind of the ultimate in how, as a species, we are, I wouldn't say completely crazy, but I'd certainly say a little unbalanced. I mean, what species do you know of that just decides, you know what we're going to do? We're going to harness fire as a weapon. That sounds like an awesome idea. Let's turn fire into a weapon. How many species do that? You know, it's like, we're going to turn the thing that scares us the most, because if you think about it, fire is terrifying. Right? I mean, it is. It absolutely is. People are afraid of fire. And for pretty good reasons, too. I mean, it's a pretty, you know, it's not like it's the best thing in the world for you. You know? So humans are terrified of fire. And then we're like, yeah, let's just turn that into a weapon. No big deal. You know? It's like, we're insane. We are absolutely insane. And it's actually led to sort of a comment that one of my friends was saying to me once, you know, if we ever met the aliens in space, we wouldn't be the ones getting conquered. We would be the ones doing the conquering. Because if you think about it, it must be really rare for a predator species like humans. You know, even if sentient alien life does exist, it must be wicked rare for a predator species like humans to actually put ourselves together enough and not fight over dominance for so long that we completely fall apart and never turn into a society. I mean, think about it, right? It's like, yeah, that would be kind of difficult, wouldn't it? Can I not? No, okay. That's unfortunate. Now, do I want to run iron down here somehow, or do I just want to get a, I just want to get a provider chest out here. Provider and a requester. And yes, for once, I actually did build that provider on purpose. Now, where did that requester chest end up? There we go. Let's go with iron plates, 50, please. Okay, so now we should be getting flamethrowers. we'll just let it produce until it fills up. Why not? We're not really using up that much on our robots, so whatever. Good. All right, guys. This has been Mr. Kassarian. Thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll be done. We'll be ready for the next episode fairly soon. If you look at it, we're making good progress, actually. We're going to have to put another factory up here to handle the Mark III productivity modules we're about to research. So I guess we'll get started with that in the next episode. And then maybe we'll start working on that forward operating base. That sounds like a pretty good idea to me. Anyways, guys, this has been Mr. Kassarian. Thank you all for watching. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode. But until then, happy building.